5 Signs that you cannot be alone. There are people who fear being single and need to always have a person by their side just to not be alone, to feel better about themselves. Is that your case? We give you some keys to find out. We all know some friends who jump from relationship to relationship without taking a break. Single, what is that? You are not a rare species, even the famous ones do it. Have you ever wondered why celebs change so much, and so fast, as a couple? We do not want to judge without knowing, but Taylor Swift, Jennifer Aniston, Katy Perry. It's kind of weird to see some of them without a man by their side, right? It may just be a coincidence that they get to fall in love in such a short time. But the truth is that there are many women who are unable to be alone. It's what we call serial monogamous. Here are 5 keys to know if you can be alone or not. In case you feel identified, remember. Being single is not bad. Happiness should not be based on having a person by your side, but on loving yourself and feeling good about yourself. 1. You do not remember what it feels like to be single. For a monogamous in series, being single is something that you have to avoid at all costs. Look back, when was the last time you were single? And no, you cannot include the period between one relationship and another, only the time that you were truly single, that is when you were not interested in any man. Don't you remember? This may be a sign that you suffer from anuptophobia or, what is the same, fear of being single. 2. You lengthen bad relationships. We ask again, look back. You may have had relationships that you knew you should finish much earlier than they did. Maybe you stopped being in love, it became routine, he did not give you what you expected. In any case, you know you should have left much earlier and you did not. For a girl who cannot be alone, breaking up with someone becomes her worst nightmare. The reality is that they do not face the fact of being single, so instead of leaving a relationship, they will extend it as long as they can until they meet someone again or until the other person breaks for them. 3. You proclaim it on social networks. When you're in love, you want everyone to know. However, if you abuse social networks to tell, be careful. It can become heavy and counterproductive. There is no need for you to use Facebook and Twitter as tools to keep your contacts updated on how well your relationship is. In fact, a study was recently published in Personality and Social Media Bulletin that affirmed that really happy couples are those that publish less on social networks. We do not say that using social networks is a bad thing. But you have to be aware that not everyone cares. It's your private life, do not air it. 4. Your friends are tired of your love life. When a single woman tells her friends that she is dating someone new, her friends want to know all the details. However, when a monogamous serial tells something about her new boy, her friends throw their hands to their heads and sigh. They think, another new one? Your friends are tired of your love life because they always hear the same thing. If what we just told you sounds familiar, you should reflect a little about it. Do not get overwhelmed, but do not turn your back on the problem either. 5. You do not feel the emotion of the first dates. Going out with someone you like is always exciting. Feel that tingling in your body, constantly send text messages, spend the whole night talking to know the other person and the excitement of choosing the place where you will see next time. If all that we have just said is not very familiar to you, maybe something will fail in your relationship. The classic behavior of a person who cannot be alone is that she meets someone and soon establishes a comfortable relationship, completely omitting the emotion of the first meetings. Do not make that mistake. To learn more about 5 signs that you cannot be alone, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.